Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to turn a car smoothly. In this video, I'll be going over a simple driving lesson and outlining some simple steps and procedures for smoothly making right and left hand turns in a car. Now let's get right into the video. I'll be breaking down the process for turning the car into 3 simple parts. Now I'm not going to be going over the acceleration and the braking aspect of it. I'm simply going over the steering aspect of it. Now let's get right into it. Here are the 3 parts of steering a car smoothly and turning a car smoothly with regards to the steering, okay? The first part is the actual process of turning the wheel. You are going to turn the wheel to get it to where you want to be for the turn. So you're going to turn the wheel. That's the first part. The second part is holding the wheel throughout the turn. And the third part is allowing the wheel to return back to the straight forward position. It's as simple as that. Now this is what you basically want to do. I'm going to do it standing still at the beginning, then I'm going to drive up ahead. I'll turn into an empty parking lot and I'll do multiple turns in the parking lot to show you exactly how it works. So standing still. For the first part, the turning aspect of the steering wheel, you want to be able to know roughly how much to turn the steering wheel. Whether that's 50% of a turn, 65, 75% of a turn, you want to know roughly how much to turn the wheel for that turn. And that comes with experience. That comes with practice. The more that you practice, the better that you'll be able to know how much to turn the wheel. Once you know how much to turn the wheel, you want to get it to there smoothly. So let's say I wanted to turn the wheel about 55% of a turn. I was driving straight. I was approaching the turn. I would get the wheel to the 55% mark with one smooth motion. That's the first part. Know how much to turn it and get it there smoothly. The second part, which involves holding the wheel throughout the turn, you want to be able to hold the wheel in roughly the same position throughout the turn while making minor micro adjustments. Things like this. You can move the wheel like this as you're turning using micro adjustments, and that helps keep the curvature of the turn nice and smooth. If you are adjusting like this throughout the turn, then obviously your turns aren't going to be smooth. Now, the reason that I say practice makes perfect is because you need practice to know how much to turn the wheel. And also, if you've estimated properly, let's say I estimate that I need to turn the wheel 55% of a turn, and I've estimated properly, then I can get away with making these micro adjustments throughout the turn. I don't have to make major adjustments. But if I estimated 55% when in reality I needed to turn it 75%, that means that I would have to use some rough adjustments or macro adjustments throughout the turn. So estimation is key for parts 1 and 2. Part 3 is allowing the wheel to return back to the straightforward position. So let's say you're turning, you're making your micro adjustments throughout the turn. When you finish the turn, if you've steered properly and you're going at the right speed and so forth, you should be able to release the wheel and it should turn back to the forward position automatically and within the right timing. Now, if you're, new to driving, if you're just learning to drive, then maybe your estimation skills need some work, and obviously you might have to help it back, or you might have to hold it a little bit longer, a little bit extra before it turns back. But the 3 steps to making smooth turns, to turning the car smoothly, is turning the wheel in a nice smooth motion, knowing when to stop it, holding it in place, and then releasing it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive up ahead. We're going to head into this empty parking lot and we will do exactly what I've explained. Let's put the seatbelt on, put the car in drive, and we're good to go. So I'm driving up ahead over here. I'm going to turn into an empty parking lot and we will make a few turns. My left signal goes on. I'm going to go ahead and make this turn. Check this out. Holding the wheel here, micro adjustments, releasing the wheel. So I just did exactly what I showed you and told you how to do. I turned the wheel, I held it, made my micro adjustments, and released it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so we're in an empty parking lot pretty much. There's only 3 cars right over here. This is all empty up ahead. Let's go ahead and make some turns. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna approach this imaginary turn. It's just an empty parking lot. And I'm gonna make a turn to the left right now, right? So I'm have my signal on, check my mirrors, my blind spots. I've turned the wheel, holding it, micro adjustments, and then releasing it. And now the wheel's turned back and I'm ready to go. I'm good to go. All right, so now we're driving. I'm gonna make another turn. We'll make a left-hand turn again, just like that. Holding the wheel there, I'm about 75% of a turn. I'm making a full U-turn around here. And now that I've completed the turn, I release the wheel and I'm driving straight again. Perfect. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna make some right-hand turns now because those are all left-hand turns. Hopefully the camera is still staying where it needs to be. Yeah, so you can see the wheel, just because the camera mount is a little bit loose. All right, we're gonna make some right-hand turns. So once again, I'm driving, just gonna go around this light post and we'll make a right-hand turn, okay? And let's make the turn. Holding it there about 65–70% of a turn, holding it, I'm making a full U-turn like this, and then release it. I'll make 2 90-degree turns now. I'm just gonna have to drive a little bit slower. Right, here's a 90-degree turn, a sharper turn, release. One more 90-degree turn before I hit this fence over here, release. Just like that. So it's very simple. It's literally that simple, just like this. All right, we'll make a left turn here, and then we'll actually turn back onto the street. Okay, so let's go around these cars. We'll turn back onto the street so that you can be fully aware of, once again, how this works. Right signal goes on, we're gonna come to a complete stop over here. Those were all moving turns. This is a turn from a standstill. Mirrors, blind spot, no traffic, no pedestrians. Let's make this turn, check this out. Turn the wheel a good amount, that was about more than a turn, just more than one full turn, and release. It's as simple as that. That is how to turn a car smoothly. It's a very simple process, and I've outlined the entire process for you in this video. If you like this driving lesson, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.